Good morning, everybody. My name is Dad Shark, and today we are going to look at Bitcoin. So we have a really long-term support that we need to point out on the daily chart called the 500 period 1.25 standard deviation. Now, the reason why this is such an incredibly important benchmark has to do with the previous bull run. Now, this pivot is very similar to the weekly 50 distribution, and if you have a benchmark period like the weekly 50, right, and you use its pivot for expansion and compression, right, which is the 1.25 standard deviation, right, because you have a bell curve surrounding price, and based on the period, that distribution will either expand or contract based on whether it's inside or outside the 1.25 standard deviation. So you can reliably use it to define a trend for macro level benchmarks on larger time frames. So why is this so important? Well, it has reliably acted as support for the entirety of the previous bull run, right? I think it has. Let's count the points of contact, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's zoom in on that too. Why not? Right? Snap me to price, please. Beautiful. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. Ooh, that's what I was gonna guess. And then 12, just about. That one's pretty close. It tagged the 3.2 standard deviation at the 50 period first, which is also a super hard swing low benchmark. Which brings me to my current point. If we look at the current daily chart, we want to look at the following information. Right, first of all, we have the trend definition of the 50 period. We have 1 point of contact, 2, 3 points of contact. It's really good. Wow. Okay, Palace peaches, not the best idea to eat them on stream. My bad. Probably sounded awful. Especially now that I have the gain turned up on this condenser microphone. Anyway, that's a nicely defined pivot. If we actually hit the swing low, yeah, our bounce point should probably be $9,600 exactly. If you want to open up 100x long, I'm not going to stop you. I just don't recommend it. Because one of the probabilities is still the fake out scenario, right? So we get a super deep swing low, and then like this wick here, right? Because, well, I don't know if we're actually going to see that. We might actually just play out this bull flag like we probably should expect it to. But, you know, the problem with this is previously, whenever we got these really nice compressionary periods on Bitcoin, right, where we have compressionary period, we typically see an aggressive swing low before trend continuation, or even here, compressionary period, aggressive swing low before trend continuation. So this one's particularly compelling as well, where we get an aggressive compression with an aggressive swing low and then trend continuation. The question is, will we follow that fractal, or are we just going to continue bouncing along the 500 period like we've done previously? So it's hard to figure out. You know, the best thing you could do is just use good risk management. Boom, baby. Where you could have one trade like this, where you have a 4% stop loss to the downside, and then you just bet that you'll hit a 400% upside. So, you know, risk to reward ratio 100 to 1. That's, you know, a pretty good risk to reward ratio, if I do say so myself. Alternatively, you could wait for a lower swing low like the tag of the 3.2 standard deviation, or wait for the CCI roll to the downside, which actually, you know what? Yeah, quad CCI is bullish. That's a bullish roll up. Wow, I didn't even notice that. Oof. Yeah, this might run. Who knows? Alright, let's check the current chart, though. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Awesome. So if you get the 14 period CCI roll up, you can just wait for that too. So load up a 14 period CCI, or you can use my indicator, Dad's Ultimate Containment Quad CCI. I literally copy and pasted the CCI code 4 times and then changed plot 1 to plot 2 and plot 3 to plot 4 and so on. Like, make it yourself. Or use mine. No difference. It's free. Anyway. You got positive weighting on the longer periods. If the shorter period, 14 period, rolls down, boop, rolls back up. That's your buy signal right there. All right? Crossing up the negative 100 value, the 14 period CCI. All right, that can be your long-term trend re-entry. Honestly, if you just took all those 14 period CCI roll-ups in the last 2 months, you're going to be doing really well for yourself. So please do it for your own sake. Take the 14 period CCI roll-up. You know, let's set an alarm for it. All right, because I need to take this simple of a signal as well. All right, we just want quad CCI. We want plot. I didn't even name the plots, guys. Come on, they're all just plot. But they're in order. So plot, crossing up, value, negative 100. Simple as that. Okay? So that'll be just buy Bitcoin, buy BTC. Make this alert yourself, please. Do it. It'll be good for your soul. It should work. It's for a buy signal. You know, ideally, we can actually look at that 14 period as well. Right, because the CCI is just a Bollinger Band on the 1.25 standard deviation. Wow. How's that for a cool piece of information? Right, so what does that do for us? Well, I'll tell you what it does. And, okay, I'm going to show you something cool. Oh. Wow. Yeah, this is fine. So, 14 period CCI rollups. Whenever you enter from below, like here, 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 and here, those are all buy signals, right? And this is just defaulted to the 14 period for the time being. Because why not, right? Quad CCI. Should work out fine. And you can also use this on the 4-hour, believe it or not, for smaller trends. Works out pretty well. Alright, all you need is positive weighting on the longer periods and 14 periods CCI roll up on the shorter periods. Wow. Another excellent free tool for you to use for trend identification. Also, concerning the 4-hour chart, it is a little bit bearish. This is implied bearish net expansion, so I would not be surprised for a brief lower low. Which again, I believe to be 9,600. So we'll see what happens on that front. Okay. I'm just gonna check the YouTube comments, see if there's any charts you guys want me to look at. Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know what coins you want me to look at, because I can do that. No guitar today? I could probably plug it in. Hold on. What up? NXS. Sure. Hold on. Oh, hi. Oops. NXS, why not? Yep, that's in tune. That's lucky. Ooh, okay. Let's start on the daily and just switch this to benchmark periods. I would like this to be 200. I would like this to be 50. Very nice. Okay. Daily implies down. Four-hour looks super choppy. We have a good volatility overhead reading, so we can actually use ACAT to clear that up. Let's wait for that to load. I lied, this is not in tune. Okay, yeah, that's actually respecting the compression rate really well. What does that mean? Well, you got a support at 1970, and you got a resistance at 2250. Okay. Sure, you can probably expect it to stay in that for a little bit longer, just because of how clean this volatility overhead reading is. And if you break that support, you can probably expect bounce from 1760. I don't think I'm going to call anything with that, though, because any kind of downward expansion would actually be signs of trend continuation instead of actually just touching support, right? And of course, if the compressionary range ends, well, then trend can resume. So do be careful on that front. Yep. Get your comments in, folks, please. Otherwise, I'll just check coins on my watch list. Like, CDT has really been popping off recently. But I don't know how to catch the swing low quite yet. Buying in now is a bad idea. Because that's just FOMO. Especially when you're tagging the 3.2 of the compression range. Doesn't inspire confidence, guys. Or at least we do seem to have a trend, which is better than most coins. But I don't know if I'd bet on it. Not yet, not until we have a swing low. And DGD has been compressing super crazy. Short-term implied mean inversion, but we don't have a swing low to find. I could probably figure it out on this 12-hour chart. That might work. Yeah, that's a good compression range. All right, yeah, okay. For DGD, let's set an alert for 1675, because that might be a good buy order, just based on the compression range. Because swing lows of compression ranges can tend to be good buy orders. Alright, I'm going to check the YouTube comments one last time, and yep, nothing new today. That's it for today, folks. It has been a pleasure. I will see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. MST. I'm going to go bowling later, so have a good one.